You've been doing social media wrong because you're on the wrong platform and you have no strategy. In this video, we're going to fix that. Welcome to Karizme, the place where we help women transition from corporate life to entrepreneurship by helping you launch and grow profitable businesses. So if you like this video, anything that I say in this video, please like this video. If you have any key takeaway from this video, comment below what you like from what I've said, and be sure to subscribe to join the founders community here. So in this video, we're going to go over 5 things that you can do to dominate social media marketing and grow fast. All right, so number 1, I want you to identify the best platforms for your audience. You might be in the wrong place at the wrong time and you just don't know it. So I'm going to go over different platforms and tell you who is it for and who is it not for. Number 1, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is mostly for solopreneurs or corporate executive who wants to grow their business, their company in general. Corporate executive meaning that they want to grow their company as far as hiring or finding other companies to do business with, or the large companies to do business with. So large companies mean that they have at least 5,000 employees. As one of the classification for a large company. So at least 5,000 employees, those corporate executives are on there. This is why when they post something, it goes viral really quick on LinkedIn because they have the audience. They've grown the audience so far because they have a large company. Their name hold weight already because they used the platform when it started. Okay. So it's going to be a little hard for you to grow on there if you just starting out. But as a solopreneur, it works if you are a B2B business. If you are business to business and you're offering services business to business, LinkedIn is the best place to be. If you are business to customer, business to consumer, you need to be on either Facebook, yeah, I said it, Facebook, or Instagram. Either company, either platform is good for millennials, Gen X, if that's your target market. Gen X is on Facebook. Now, Gen X corporate professionals are on LinkedIn, but the general public, Gen X, is on Facebook. So if you're selling, if you are a solopreneur or a certified professional, meaning that you have a certification or a license from your state that you're offering services for, your best platform would be Facebook. If you're looking for uh, your customer avatar is someone that's 35 and over, who are married, who have a household income of at least 130. Between the two of them, they have a house of 5. If that's in your customer avatar, your best target market is on Facebook. Okay. If you're in the financial services field and you're a solopreneur, Facebook is where you need to be. Now, if you want to only target millennials, which is between 27 and 45, you need to be on Instagram. You can be on both Facebook and Instagram, but use Instagram because a lot of millennials tend to be less rigid when it comes to content because we grew up with Instagram. I think Instagram started in like what, '07? We were just leaving high school. So graduating high school or just about to leave high school. So we grew up on Instagram. It started with us, of course. Gen X started with Facebook because Facebook was meant for college individuals. So if we were in high school, Gen X was in either college or just finishing college. So It was an alumni situation when it comes to Facebook in the beginning. That's how Mark Zuckerberg started it, because he wanted to connect with his college buddies and keep in contact with his college buddies when once they graduate. He didn't graduate, so he wanted to keep in contact with them. That's the reason why Facebook originally started before it is the conglomerate that it is now. So if you want to grab a lot of Gen X, they're going to be on Facebook because they grew up with Facebook with that same alumni keeping up mission that it originally had, right? Of course, the mission now is keeping up with people, like keeping up with conditions, but essentially that's what it was for. Um, Now, if your target audience is Gen X, but corporate professionals or business owners that are Gen X, you need to be on LinkedIn. Um, Instagram is a bestable for it because you can be entertaining and educational on there, because millennials are adults. Millennials are between 28 to 45 years old. So we're the new adults now. Gen X are in their 50s. We're the new adults, okay? We're paying the bills now. We're paying the mortgages. We we got kids, so we're the new adults on the block. So if this is the age group you want to target, definitely be on Instagram. Now, originally, people thought that YouTube was originally for Gen X. However, YouTube is actually for millennials. So if you want to target that same age group between 28 to 45, you need to be on YouTube, because millennials are the ones that's watching 30 minutes to an hour of videos. Okay. We will sit there and listen because we love being entertained. So if you want to find that particular age group, and I'm not just even targeting everything else on their interest list, because the interest varies based on the business you want to start. However, that age group is on YouTube. So if you want to create content based off that age group, be on YouTube. All right. Now, if your age group is between 25 to 30, I'm sorry, 23 to 35, then you need to be on TikTok. This is your target audience, then you need to be on TikTok. Okay. It's very much Gen Z field. Gen Z right now, I think their age group is 23 to 33 ish. I say 35 because there are some of millennials on TikTok, but it's not as many, but they're still on there. In the previous video, I mentioned like it's going to take time for you to grow a millennial TikTok. It's going to take longer to grow if you are trying to attract millennial TikTok. However, they are on there, just not as much, right? We're mostly on YouTube. TikTok, yes, we're on there. We watch some things, but Gen Z and a little bit of millennials is on TikTok. So if that's your target audience based on your business, you need to be on there. Okay. What other platforms available? I think uh, well, Twitch is a different situation. Twitch is definitely fully Gen Z. So if that's your target audience, definitely go on Twitch. That's different based on what you want to offer. But based on these platforms I just mentioned, this is how you have to think about when it comes to creating your customer avatar and see like where are the people you're trying to target, because you don't want to waste your time being in the wrong place, talking to the wrong people, and nothing ever happens. Okay. So next up, second is to develop a content strategy that tells your story. So the storyline that you need to have, think about this as being on Love and Hip Hop. What is your storyline and how do you keep it going for years to come? Okay. As we can see, almost everyone on that show had a storyline, whether good or bad, it had a storyline. Every season, do y'all remember Car 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 what's her name? Lord. The lady that had a different boyfriend every season. I think her name started with a K. I can't remember right now. But every single season, her storyline was with a new man she's dating and possibly get engaged with. She'll get engaged some of the seasons, but they never end up in marriage though. But she's always messy. She's always involved in other people's business, and she never get married though. But her storyline changes every season. However, there's some consistency. The consistency is she's with a man. She's with a man every time. She don't be single though. She be with a man. That's the consistency in the storyline. So what is your storyline and how do you keep it going every season of your life? Think of every year that you're in business. How do you keep up with your storyline? So my storyline is I was a um I was an entrepreneur at the age of 20 years old who didn't know what I was doing, but I knew in my heart I wanted to be a business owner. And I grew businesses over time. I started three different startups and I've launched and failed, but I grew in my knowledge in business. I started three different companies, and each of them had taught me so many lessons. But because I didn't have a checklist or an outline on how to do business, some things I could have learned early on would probably have left me in my first business. I could have stayed in the first business and just kept it growing. I started a graphic design company, and I grew that to about $150,000 in 3 years. Not a lot, but I was 20 years old. That's a lot of money, in my opinion. And then I went into the insurance field where I became a licensed insurance broker, working as an insurance broker, of course, to doing health insurance, but mostly Medicare, working with seniors. And I did that for about 10 years. Yeah. I was licensed in 2011 and yeah, just about 2021. Um, I worked in that field. I can still work in that field because my license is still active. I keep it active just in case. But just in case people, call me and say, hey, I need life insurance or I need insurance for my grandmother. Can you help me? And then I could just log in real quick and give somebody something. But it's not something where I'm fully involved. So I was a solopreneur with that too. I was a broker. I was on my own. I was hustling to get customers and knowing how to sell. That was my forte for at least 10 years of my lifetime. And I love doing insurance, but I just wanted to do something different. And I spent the last 6 years being on the board of directors for the Greater Haitian American Chamber of Commerce, where I led as three different directors. I was business development directors, where I helped our members grow their business and also help the chamber grow. And I became the executive secretary, which is on the executive committee. And then I also became the events and programming director, which helped creating events and workshops for the members and the public, of course, where I created a once a year leadership summit where I brought in different speakers to talk about how to leverage leadership and the impact that they make in the community and their business and how to grow your business. So all my life, I know about being an entrepreneur. And this is how I feel that I should teach others how to make another version of me. So I know how it feels to want to leave the corporate life, to start your own business because it's very rewarding. And this is why I wanted to create Karizme to help others launch and grow profitable businesses. If even if you just have yourself, I can teach you how to grow it. If you just want to have employees, I can teach you how to grow that too because I've also helped companies who have employees grow when I was a director. So I that is my storyline, and this is why I'm here. So all across everything that I've done over the years, I've always had the same consistency that I am an entrepreneur. I'm an active public figure. So what is going to be your storyline? How do you keep that actively on all your social media platform? If you find me on Facebook, I'm a different person on Facebook than Instagram and a different person on LinkedIn. However, they all have the same theme. I'm a public figure and I'm an entrepreneur. And I've always had the same, energy online and in person. People like being around me. And that's just me being biased, of course. But That is my storyline. What is your storyline? How do you keep that going? And a part of creating a strategy, anything that I do, always report back to me helping people. That has always been my thing. Anything that I involve myself in, we revolves around helping others, essentially to also be an entrepreneur. So, how do you create content strategy around you telling your story? From your you have to have a exceptional branding. I know some people like to talk about, how you can show up being yourself online. However, there is such a thing as having professional decorum. And you know this, you work in corporate America if you're watching this video. So having decorum means you have to look like a professional because people respect people that look like a professional. So, as a professional, you need to wear a professional outfit and you need to completely dress in your company color scheme. I want to be perfectly clear about that. Your content strategy, if you're recording video, if you're having photo shoots, make sure it matches the brand of your business. My brand was very simple. I was a young millennial. However, me being a young millennial, I used to wear dresses all the time. And I'm just now starting to wear silk shirts. But I was a dress girl. I kept it simple. I was going to shop, and when I was shopping, I was buying Calvin Klein professional dresses. It made my life easier. It was very simple. It didn't really curve all my curves, but it was stuck to the point, and I was never underdressed and I was never overdressed either. I knew how to dress like a professional because that's what I was for years. I wanted to have respect, and I showed respect wherever I go because that's part of what? Having the quorum. So in your content strategy, make sure like your brand matches everywhere you go. Even if you dress down around your friends, you go out to eat, you go party, you go to a club, you go on vacation. Yeah, you can post those on different platforms, but honestly, majority of your brand needs to look clean, professional. If you're watching this channel, that means you want to be a business owner, you want to be a public figure, and public figure do not mess up. So if you want to be ratchet sometimes and go out and have some fun, post that on Snapchat or keep that amongst your friends. Okay, keep that amongst your friends, or if you have like a Facebook group of people that really know you for real, post that in that group. Okay, keep your public image as your public image, and that is it. No one's going to tell you not to go out. I will never tell you not to do that. I will never not tell you to shake your booty. I will not never tell you that. However, in a public setting, act accordingly. So this goes into your content strategy as well, because in any type of post that you make, any type of video that you share online, it needs to look like you are the professional they want to pay you for. You cannot ask someone to pay you $3,000 and you don't look like you are worth $3,000. That is a waste of time. That is a waste of time. So even with people like Alex Hormozy, he dressed down. However, he's a public figure, but his storyline starts from him being a trainer, a gym trainer. He built gyms. So his storyline had the same consistency. He's dressed like someone who super work out. He dressed like a gym rat. So his consistency is there. You cannot tell me that he doesn't know about how to grow businesses because he grew multiple different businesses, and he started off from building gyms because he is a what? Gym rat. He still have the same lifestyle. So it makes sense that he dressed the way that he does because that's what he does, right? But I'm sure when he's in business settings, he dressed the part. But online, his public image online, same consistency for years. He dressed like he would normally dress normally because that's his brand. So if your brand is your brand, that you chose, whatever theme that is, keep the same theme unless you fully choose to rebrand. And if you are rebranding, keep that storyline completely the same the rest of the time. The color scheme of your post needs to align to your business colors. Your logo colors needs to be the same. This is why, like, I'm not too fond of people who chooses to have logos that are fully glitzy, like golden or silver colors, because sometimes it doesn't transfer well when it comes to basic colors. So yes, you can create the logo to make it look really flashy on Photoshop. However, when it comes to designing content for social media, it's hard to find gold, it's hard to find silver that are as shiny in the color palette. So you'll start to find like these watered down versions of gold, and it's not the same to find a Pantone color that matches what a real silver, masking that you do on Photoshop. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. So we have to really pay attention to that when it comes to that process. Um, your content strategy specifically, let's talk about that, right? So content strategy can mean three things: the quality of your content, the availability of your content, and the delivery of your content, and yeah, that's it. So quality means, does your content reflect your brand? Does it look like the price that you're putting on there? If not, then you need to start tweaking some things. Does your branding online match the price you asking for? Does the items that you are selling, like the clothes, the cupcakes, whatever, reflect the price of what you're trying to charge? Okay. Availability. How often are you posting? Are you posting enough time to match the quality of your items? Can people find you often? That's the availability in your content strategy. How often are you being shown up online? How often are you being shown up in person too? Because some people want to get client, but they're not going out to find clients. You need to be outside. Like the people saying, you need to go and be outside. And being outside mean you need to go mingle. And when you go mingle, it helps you a lot, because when you start mingling with others, people start seeing you in person and start taking pictures with you, and they repost you in their pictures and they tag you. That allows you to have a more public image, because you're not just an online person. You could be AI, but if you go out and be around others and take pictures with others, it makes you look like you're an actual human being, that you are not just an uppity woman online. I feel like they know it all, showing it off. Be personable. Be personable. Show yourself. Show yourself having lunch. There's nothing wrong with that. Show yourself having lunch with your employees. Show yourself having um, breakfast. Show yourself at the gym. It's okay. Show yourself going to the mall and buying things. It's okay to be normal. Just make sure that you dress the part whenever you go. That's all. And the last thing is delivery, right? How can I trust that I am always going to get content from you? Are you reliable in your delivery? In your content, can I expect to see your content every single week? Can I, like, whatever time frame that you choose, are you going to be consistent in delivering that content every single week, or the time frame that you choose? Can I trust that you're going to deliver on what you start? Can I trust that you're going to deliver on the time frame that I have been seeing you for the last two times? Or am I going to see it the same time on the third time and the fourth time? Okay, well, I can trust her. I can trust her to be responsible. If you show up online consistently, a lot of people will believe that you also show up consistently for them in person and as a client. So if you are someone who's been contemplating about creating content and making sure you have a good strategy, your strategy needs to revolve around these three things that I just mentioned: quality, availability, and delivery. These three things will help you consistently in your creating your content strategy, whether it is audio, visual. Visual means like a regular post with pictures or design, and also video content. So how do you keep that same pillars in your content as far as these three things are concerned, to add that with you, the topics you've chosen, the outline of what you're going to talk about, what you're going to share online? Make sure these three things align in your content strategy. All right. So number three, you need to engage with your followers authentically. Do not be fake online. People can read through you being fake online, and you have to start from an authentic space. So if by chance that you are angry that day, don't go online. Take some time to go cool off before you start going online, because the last thing you want to do is being a crash out, like the young kids are saying. Don't crash out online, because it's so uncouth. It's unbecoming to crash out online. So the last thing you want to do is to go out in an angry mood and it doesn't work out for you, because you are being discredited because you have an angry mindset. Um, so definitely look for ways to engage. Engaging means you like their comment and you respond to the comment. Don't just like the comment, say thank you, send out emojis, like respond back if they ask a question. Make sure you take time. A part of being a professional online, when you talking about social media marketing, is to find a time to put time in your schedule for social media. So when I took time to grow my personal Instagram, which is Queen Ludwin, I when I was growing it to 10,000 followers, I wanted to grow authentically. So I would schedule 1 hour per day for me to just sit there and just go through my social media. This can mean going through my timeline on Facebook and just liking and commenting. Go through your timeline on Facebook. Well, I'm on all platforms, but if it was Facebook, because the timeline changes every 3 hours, you have to consistently comment and like. Because what I've learned from Facebook is if you don't interact for at least 2 days, you are pushed at the bottom of the feed. So if you want people to see your feed, you have to scroll up and start liking and commenting on people's stuff for at least an hour. Take the time to do so. Okay. You do the same thing for Instagram, but Instagram will stop you after you do like over 70 likes or something. So don't do it too often. Just like if you like something, go to the next thing and comment. So interchange them when it comes to the likes, and then sharing your stories too. And, share your so on Instagram, if you don't know, if you have Instagram, you can click on the home page here. What you're gonna do is click on the Instagram up here, and it's gonna show you, it says subscription. If you have that option, they're gonna have following, and then it's gonna have favorites. So you're gonna click on following. Following means those are the people that you follow. Those are the people that you have chosen to follow. So this is where they're going to categorize their posts on there, and you can go through it and like and comment the people that you have chosen to follow. I wish they make one for the people that follow you, your followers, but they don't. So what I've done, this is just me. This is a tip I'm giving you for you to do as far as engaging with your followers, your actual followers, is that you can pick a letter and type in that letter and go through the entire list of all the people that match that letter, choose them one at a time to go like and comment on their stuff. Because sometimes if you don't interact with them, they don't see your post for weeks at a time unless you remind them, hey, how you doing? I'm still here. You still follow me, right? And sometimes when you interact with them, when you go to someone's page, you may have realized they haven't posted either. So I remove people who haven't posted in 6 months because you taking time away from people who would actually want to enjoy my content. So if they haven't posted in 6 months, I'm removing them. That's just my personal thing. Now, sometimes you realize some people may have died. Some people, just had been locked out of their account. That's their reasoning. But as for me in my social media, I'm removing you if you haven't posted or been active for at least 6 months. It used to be 2 years for me. If you haven't posted since 2023, that means you're not online. That means you on another platform. They could be on TikTok. They're no longer interacting with their Instagram, or they've been locked out, password changed, whatever, they've been hacked, whatever the reason is, it has nothing to do with me because I want people that want to like me. I want to build an authentic community, and my community will engage. So if you're not online, that means you're not engaged. So I had to remove you. So take the time every week to go through and engage with your followers. And that also helps you find the people who are not active. So just remove them. So I would go from A for 1 week, like every day I'll go down the A list, and you can track this by putting this in your notebook and say, okay, this is where I stopped at. This is the username that I stopped at, and then the next day you can do the same thing for an hour, and the next day an hour. So this can take about 26 weeks because it's 26 letters in the alphabet. So um, so you go down the line, and then next thing you know, you realize how much your Instagram will change because the the more you interact with your followers, the more they're gonna see your content interact, and this is how Instagram will start populating your content to more people because it's showing that you are trying to engage with your community. So by me doing so, lately in the last 6 months, I went down to 8,000 followers because I removed 2,000 people who were not active. This is how your engagement is low. This is how you have views to engagement percentage is a lot less than what it used to be back then because Instagram, the algorithm changed to where like they wanted to show your content to newer people. So your current followers, they don't see your new content anymore. So you have to do the job that it's supposed to do. You have to go back to engage the people that chose to follow you from your original content. So if new people find you, and they follow you, they don't see your content after that. So you have to make sure you engage with them. So that is one way to make sure that you're doing so. Um, if you made it so far in this video, I want to say thank you so much for doing so. I hope that my content has been really impactful to you. If you want to grow and start a business this year and you want me to teach you more about how to engage in social media and learn how to market yourself and launch your business, I have created a masterclass called Launch Your Business, Unlock Your Potential. We go over all these different things when it comes to unlocking your limiting beliefs, making sure that you are set and ready to go for a growth mindset in business, along with learning the proper steps to start your business when it comes to like branding and corporation, the proper documents like having a business plan, having an operating agreement, or even having a service agreement for your business. All these things matter, and along with marketing and also funding for your business. So this is a 3-hour masterclass. It's extremely impactful if I so myself because I give a lot on just YouTube. So you can imagine how much I give in this masterclass. And it's only $59 right now. It's on sale. So click on the link in the description below and take advantage of this masterclass right now, because it's going to help you kickstart you off in your journey to becoming an entrepreneur, for you to transition from your corporate life. If you feel like your job is not giving you the opportunities that you need, you're not growing fast enough, or you're not being recognized for what you do, this is why I want to help you. So take advantage of the masterclass. Again, thank you for staying this long. Just have one more, a couple more to go over, but I do appreciate you for staying and keep watching. All right, number 4, you need to leverage analytics to refine your strategies. So thank God social media have ways for you to track your um, your growth, to track your performance metrics, and every platform tends to have a professional dashboard. Um, yeah, every platform has a professional dashboard because they are moving into a situation um, where they want to reward people that are active. Almost every social media platform um, run sales, run ads. Almost every single one run ads. Same thing as YouTube, right? So if you're offering content and people are coming back and engaging and finding you and engaging, they want to reward people, because the more people are on their platform engaging and creating content, they want to reward you, because this is how they run ads. They run ads on the most active people on their platform. That's what they do. So if they're looking for people to target, they want to use your content to target people to run ads. If you are a business owner, you want to run ads on social media, they run ads on their most popular content creators. And that's what it is. So if you want them to use you to run ads to help others, this is how you repay the cycle of social media. So because of that, they want to show you how good you're doing or how terrible you're doing so you can improve. Because also they start paying their content creators who make the most impact. So if you want them to pay you from them running ads on your popular content, guess what you have to do? You have to know how you're doing. You have to track how you're doing so you can make better content. And the better content you make, they may pay you for having better content, because they can now run ads on your content, and then you get paid because you are valuable to them. They want to say thank you for helping us make money. So because you help them make money, they want to give back to you for helping them make money. So that is a cycle of what we call content creators. This is why they are content creators out there that are making money, because it's a kickback for the platform saying thank you for allowing people who want to spend money on our platform. So here you go. That's it. All right. So use the analytics on the platform to see how you do when it comes to engagement. So on the professional dashboard on Instagram, the first thing you will see is your insights. So your insights will be from the last 30 days. So it goes over views, how many people see your content, the interactions, how they interact when it comes to sharing it, liking it, and commenting it. Those are the 3 interactions. And then new followers is the next insight. It tells you, how how you did when it comes to follower growth in the past 30 days. It gives you overall final number, how many people followed you, and also how many people unfollowed you. So you get to see how many people you were unfollowed for the last 30 days. And the last thing is it shows you the content you shared. So how much content you shared, and it tells you, from the list of the content you shared, which one has the highest views down to the smallest views. So that way you know what to work on for moving forward. So which one had the most eyes on you, and it tells you that. And then it goes over certain tools that you may have access to, like best practices, inspiration, subscription, bonuses, if you have bonuses available to you to your page based on how active you are on there, any badges you get, any gifts and things like that. This is just Instagram. Instagram have monetization as well. based on how great you're doing with your platform. So definitely, if you start averaging 10,000 views per reel, then they're gonna start to invite you to get monetized. This is how you grow on there. So create amazing content for your business, and then you can also get paid from just marketing your business. So this is how you have that influx of different aspect of money coming in, because you are on the platform to advertise for free. You are literally allowed to be on this platform and then not charge you to be on the platform. So why not? Why not use a free platform to market your business? And then on top of that, if you market so well enough and people are finding you a lot, they even pay you for doing so. They'll even pay you a kickback for doing amazing content and allowing people to find you. So not only people are finding you and booking you or buying from you from your content, the platform says, "Oh, who's this little person over here? How they doing so well over here? Okay, let me start paying them because I can run ads on their page and then they pay me." So if it's a circle, okay, it's a circle of life. It's a circle of social media. So get in there and create amazing content. All right. So thank you for being this long, this video. Be sure to like this video for me. Share this video if you have been impacted with anything that I shared in this video. And third, subscribe to this channel and join the founders community. Don't forget to comment below any key takeaway that you've had from this video. And the last thing is, consistently post and interact with your followers. Consistently is the key here. You have to consistently post and interact with your followers. This is why I said it took about 26 weeks, because I was going down the letter. Every single letter, I was making sure I was finding it every week and liking and commenting. And you do that over and over, okay? If you're serious about growing on social media, you do that for 2025, the next 50 weeks. Wait, how many weeks? I think we are already at 6 weeks in a year. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're already 7 weeks into the year. So starting next week, you have 45 weeks, right? 45 weeks. Hold on, I'm doing the math, y'all. I'm not good with math, but I am good with money, though. All right, so 45 weeks. Now, granted, some names may not start with all the letters in the alphabet. So let's say 20 letters in the alphabet is what you actually use, right? So you have to repeat this process twice this year. So go through the first 20 alphabet letters, and I think some people may not spell their name with a letter X. So that just try it. Try all of it. So you have it. You can run this 2 times, okay, this year. So go through every week, every single day, 1 hour. Go through your followers list and go through one by one and like and comment and share their stuff in your stories and see how much this increase. So try this step and tell me how it works out for you in the comments later on this year, and tell me how you've grown. Come back to this video in December and let me know how that step worked out for you. All right, thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.